Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Today we're heading back into the game, once again playing the Grand Prix mode, 200cc, for the Booster Course Pass, DLC courses. And today, we're going to be playing as Toadette. So Toadette is a light character, which will be a nice break, especially since we played two heavy characters in a row, being Wario and Waluigi. We did very badly with Wario. We were very lucky to even get a gold trophy. And with Waluigi, we played really extraordinary, which is funny because they're both heavy characters, so I don't know what the difference was. Maybe just because one day I was really tired and the other day I was just really excited. I don't know. But anyways, we're playing Toadette. She's a light character, which is very good for 200cc. I want to use a pink cart with her, so maybe we'll use the Cat Cruiser. I know the cat tail doesn't really match well with Toadette, because Toadette doesn't have a tail, but it's pink. And you know what? I think it looks cute, so we're going to use it. Now, we do have the Triforce tires, which we have never used, but they don't really match the vibe I'm going with. It's not pink. I don't know if we have any pink tires. The rollers are red, which is the closest to pink, so I guess we'll just go with this. And for our glider, let's just go with the standard glider, the super glider. So Toadette is a light character, which is very nice, because playing light characters on 200cc is much better. Easy to control, high acceleration in case we do fall off, and the speed won't be too fast so we won't go crashing into walls. In the last episode, we played the Boomerang Cup, we got 3 stars, we did very well, we won every single race, and in today's episode, we're going to be doing the Feather Cup. And the Feather Cup consists of Tour Athens Dash, GCN Daisy Cruiser, Wii Moonview Highway, and Squeaky Clean Sprint. Let's begin. So the first course of the Feather Cup is Tour Athens Dash. This is a city track that I actually really enjoy, because instead of being a normal city where I just drive through the streets, look at buildings, some fancy monuments and whatever, we're actually going off the main street. We're not in like too big of like a modern city, and instead we're going through ancient Greece. That's supposed to be like ancient Athens, which I think is a really cool setting, because we don't really see very many ancient ruins in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, other than Thwomp Ruins. But what I am very concerned for is the fact that we're on 200cc. Because this course has a lot of sharp turns. It's hard enough on 150cc, but I don't know how difficult it'll be on 200cc. But we do have a high control character with low speed and high acceleration, so that will make it at least a slight bit easier. So let's go up here, take the half pipe, get some coins, just so that we can get nearly max. And a red shell is coming for us. There's nothing we can really do. I'll use the mushroom to get back up the top speed, and also take a little shortcut here. And I just gotta maintain my lead, and maybe not even use some of my drift boosts, because they might send me into the walls. So it might be better to just cancel the mini turbo. So we're doing well. We're already in the final lap. I gotta do some brake drifting there. Go off this glider. Very nice. I could take the half pipe if I wanted to. I'm not going to take it because it is slower, even though the speed boost it gives me is giant. And here's the blue shell. Nothing I can do about it except get hit by it. A red shell, though. Oh, well, I had invincibility. And I ended up wasting my banana. Uh-oh, I missed the speed boost. How did that even happen? And there's a red shell. Not good. Uh-oh. Yikes. People are getting close to me. I don't like that. But the end is so close. I can do it. Go, go, go. Come on, Toadette. Okay, there we go. The first victory for Toadette. We like to see that. That was a little bit scary at the end, but fortunately nothing too bad happened to us. So the next course in the Feather Cup is GCN Daisy Cruiser. And this course has even more tight turns than Athens Dash, because this course, coming from Mario Kart Double Dash, was only designed for A, there to be 8 racers on the track instead of 12 racers, and B, it was only designed to be played at a max of 150cc, as 200cc didn't exist in Mario Kart Double Dash. This is going to be very difficult. It's got so many tight turns. So I'm just grateful that I'm not playing a heavy character right now. Yikes. And I go flying into the wall. I've got triple bananas, which is a very good item for first place. It'll protect me against 3 red shells. Yikes, I guess we're going down here. I wasn't trying to go down here, but I just ended up falling down here. I don't know if it's faster or not. I'd imagine it's slower, but I'm not sure. This is also a really short track, as we've already done the first lap. So who knows, maybe it won't be long enough for something really bad to happen to us. Maybe we won't even see a blue shell. That would be nice. Alright, use some brake drifting, crash into the walls. Nothing too surprising, I was expecting that to happen. Ow. Alright, go, go, go. Oh, a red shell. Yikes, Wario's really close to us. We can actually see him. Not good. Let's try and get as far away from him as possible. But we're already in the final lap. These courses seem to be going by really quickly. Because it's 200cc, everything goes by so fast. I can't really see, so that's not desirable. Oh, I hear a blue shell. Yeah, I can see one on the map. Oh, well, I guess we're going down here again. And now I'm in second place. That's not good. There's Wario. Go, go, go. Okay, we passed him. We passed him. And in case he manages to pass us, we have a red shell. He did not manage to pass us, though. We got first place for Toadette again. So the third course of the Feather Cup is Wii Moonview Highway. And this course is normally a pretty tame, easygoing course with lots of speed boosts at the end. But since we're playing on 200cc, we're going to be zooming so fast at that speed boost section at the end. It's probably just going to be like 20 seconds, 30 seconds just to finish that whole section, which is like half the track. So the first half is going to be pretty long, but the second half is going to feel so fast. It's going to be like a blink of an eye. And also, for whatever reason, we can go up here, which I didn't really know about, and I think that's kind of weird how you can just ride up the walls. It's not like it uses anti-gravity or anything, you just drive up there. Which is kind of bizarre. But anyways, here's the speed boost section with all of these speed boosts. We are zooming. Look at how fast we're going. And there we go, that's the first lap already done. We can also climb up this wall if we want to. I just find that bizarre. And there's a speed boost and a double item box up here. I don't really need either, but I'll take them. And unfortunately, the speed boost sent me flying off the stage. So I'll use my mushroom to get back up to top speed. Oh, there's a bomb car. I didn't have enough time to react to it, unfortunately. But we're still in the lead, fortunately, because we're going so fast. Oh, lightning. Well, that shouldn't make too much a difference, as long as I can just get to the speed boosts. Alright. And now we're heading into the final lap. Let's try going up this wall again. Last time I wasn't too successful at it. Oh, well, I missed the speed boost entirely. Okay, it seems to be a little bit kind of... Well, I hit the car instead of the blue shell. I don't know if that's better or worse. But it seems to be kind of, like, difficult to go up there. I don't think it's really particularly worth it. It feels a bit janky. Go, go, go. We're zooming. And there's the end. There we go. Another first place for Toadette. We're doing very good. That's 3 for 3 so far. Can we make it 4 for 4? So the final course in the Feather Cup is Squeaky Clean Sprint. And this is a pretty fun course. It's very unique. It's in a bathroom, which I don't think there's ever been a Mario Kart course in a bathroom. So it's like a little mini exploration. That's literally what it is. We're just exploring a bathtub, and look at that. The alarm clock says 10:10. It's not currently 10:10 when I'm recording this video, but it might be 10:10 at the time that you guys are watching. I've got no idea when you're watching this video. You could be watching this video like 50 years in the future for all I know. So we can go over here, land on these sponges, which I think is a little bit faster and also gives us a few coins. And we're in this drain pipe where somebody's lost their wedding ring. Very unfortunate. Or maybe it's their engagement ring. I don't know which ring it is, but it is a ring. So that's very sad for them. Probably weeping over dropping their ring in the bathtub. We can fly over a giant, magnificent toilet. And holy cow, in 200cc, we can just make it up here without the water geyser. That's insane. So we can head over to this part where we bounce on this giant mushroom. Never seen that before because I've never had enough speed to get up there. maybe that's like a 200cc only exclusive path. I don't know, because both the other times I played this course, I just bounced off of the mushroom lead, because I couldn't get high enough. But on 200cc, I could just bounce off the top of the mushroom. Here we go. Now, since we're on lap 2, the water geyser is up. But we don't even need it, we just fly over it. Look at that, we just go so fast. So now we can take this again, and you know what? Let's head over this way. We can go off this little ticket, and it sends me flying off the track. So it doesn't seem to be the best path to take. So far, I think the fastest is probably bouncing off that mushroom. That would be my guess, at least. I don't know if that's true, but it seems like it would be the fastest. Alright, we've got a pretty big lead. Nobody's even close. So you know what? Just for fun, let's take this half pipe. It is slower, but it's a lot more fun. And here we go. We'll just fly over the water geyser again because we don't need it. We can just fly all the way up here without it. And there we go. So we got 4 for 4. We won every single race in the Feather Cup 200cc. Very nice to see. So that'll be a gold trophy and 3 stars. So here we go, our overview of the Feather Cup. Felt like a very short episode. It hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. We just went through the courses really fast, and a lot of these courses were really short. Especially combining that with 200cc, just made the episode zoom by. But anyways, our result for the Feather Cup was first place on Athens Dash, first place on Daisy Cruiser, first place on Moonview Highway, and first place on Squeaky Clean Sprint. So there we go, gold trophy, 3 stars, we love to see it, and we've collected 2,200 coins. A new vehicle customization option has been unlocked. So that's very cool, but we'll have to check that out in the next episode. So this is where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.